Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming through to Nakili Sessions. As you have heard, we have a very beautiful, very talented artist by the name of Akoth Jumadi. Tafadhali salimia watu mwanzo.
Kaseni, mko poa? Mko poa kweli? Asanteni sana kwa kuja.
Thanks for coming. Let me ask you, Akoth, who is Akoth without the makeup? Who is Akoth when no one is watching, when there are no cameras, without your band? Who is Akoth?
Akoth is just Akoth. Nimetulia. You know, I'm playing music. I'm chilling with my family, my brothers, my sisters, my extended family. I'm writing. I'm reading. I'm taking walks. You know, I'm contemplating how I can make better music, be a better person, how I can just, learn, grow, live, love, overstand life. Yeah.
All right. So, what your music tells us a lot is about healing, is about spirituality. Maybe you could tell us as the audience as well, how can you afford spirituality in this economy? Because
I mean, it's so important in this time. When we say healing, we don't mean ati kwenda kwa hosi kumeza matembe or something like that. It's just cool to know what role you play in, you know, the collective liberation, to unlearn some things that, you know, you participate in consciously or unconsciously, just to make the world a better place. That is healing.
your music has a lot of Tholuo. Ni Tholuo?
Yeah, the Luo.
Tholuo. It has a lot of Tholuo in it. It essentially is the language that you sing with. Please tell us about using your native language in your music. What inspires that? Is it intentional? Yeah.
It's very intentional. I feel, yani tangu tuzaliwe, we're just like from pure TV baby. If you watch TV, you see Western music. You see that, and music plays such an important role because when you sing the words, you become the words, you know? And singing in Doluo is paying homage to my ancestors, the women, the men, the people that came before me, the people whose spirit and blood I carry, is remembering and honoring my glory, you know? It's so important, I feel, to represent, to be an ambassador of my culture. And language is the best way to do that.
Since Ereo, have I said it correct?
Yes, Ereo was the first body of
EP.
work in 2020. Alafu Yonika, 2022.
So talk to us about the evolution of your sound, yeah? From Ereo to Yonika
Yes.
and to the music we listen to today. How has the artist evolved? How has your music evolved?
That's a very good question. So the bodies of work so Ereo means where is the way, and then Yonika means the way is here. So it's a continuation of Ereo. Yonika is a continuation of Ereo. And the other body, it's a trilogy. So the other one is called An Eo, which is unreleased yet. For those of you who come to the shows, Ukundo, you know, Ukundo, I'm not itakuwa televised, lazima ukuje grassroots. And so, but in between, I'm planning on doing something little, like an interlude. But it's basically just a journey. My sound has evolved in that I'm more comfortable in my sound. I'm more aware of myself as a woman, as a sister, as a friend. I'm growing, I'm changing. But my values, most of my values remain the same because I think you're always who you think you are.
You are,
You know? You just move around in life, alafu. Maybe you may lose sense of that. Maybe you may get a stronger sense of that.
You describe yourself as an architect of the future. Please tell us more about that.
I mean, I used to be an architect of the future, and now it's a sound architect. But basically, it means like I'm the architects of sound, shaping what is and what is coming. You know, I'm just leaving a blueprint of an archive of my sound that the other new generations will borrow from. You know, so nikama, natengeneza what is, what will be, through music. Like,
Like you're creating a path.
Creating a path.
Yeah, for the generation to come.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
sonically, it cuts across all my disciplines because I sing, I play, I produce as well. I DJ on the side now. So across the board, just like, like Tuna Songa, na that future feeling. Exactly.
Talk to us about being a woman in music, because we know this industry is not very kind to the woman, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah? But tell us about your journey, being a woman in this music industry. Yeah.
It's tough. I think we live in a era of, patriarchy is kind of the song of the day across cultures. Literally, many places I've traveled. So that means there's not so much representation for the woman. Because, kids only dream when they see something or someone that looks
that's
like
true.
them
That's
on
true.
screen. If they don't see a woman, they'll just like keep adding on to what is there. Not that the men are not doing a good job, but just there needs to be more us, more representation.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Sounds,
Representation, yes.
Qua organization, qua, curation, like across the board. So more representation equals more opportunities, equals to more being seen, equals to, because what a man can do, I believe a woman can do better.
You had a residency in India. Could you tell us more about that? You and your band as well. Could you tell us more about that?
Wow. I had the time of my life. It's so important, Manze, I think sometimes for an artist to get out and see themselves in a different environment. And India, sisi wa Kenya wa Afrika ni watu, yani wa udongo, wa soil, but uko ni watu wa moto. It's fiery, it's fast, it catalyzes. All those things you think you have inside you, it catalyzes them and transforms them into possibilities,
Interesting.
So I had a great time. Big shout out to the Prince Klaus, who is the organization that took me there. I learned so much. I was held so much, especially by women. Met so many amazing people. Yani, I'm not the same. How I approach life, how I approach art. It's been a bit altered kidogo. So big shout out also to the people of India for making space.
But right about now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to have Akoth Jumadi on stage.